You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend. One would almost think you're lingering. Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible. Of course I have places to be. I have things to do. I have things, important things. Don't you give me that look. Fine. I'll admit things have been a little empty as of late. Desolate, even. What's wrong? That is an excellent question. I never got my revenge. That must be it. I waited 1,000 years only to have justice wrested from my grasp, my righteous fury denied. Too much? Yes, some of the fire went out of that after the first century or so, didn't it? The thing is, after the Muse took the throne, I thought that was it. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion. Even Benny. But not me. I expected it, I wanted it, yet I remain. Why is that? I thought life was really over, and I was ready to meet the end, to leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion. But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done wrong. What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought I'd live my destiny, but is there one more song? The air feels cool inside my lungs. I feel the pull towards just one more song. Pull up a stool, yes, I will strum. Hello world, I'll write you one more song.
Hi. You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died. I would have been someone else, though.
Ah, then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
Just how are things in the living world? We don't hear much down here.
Oh man, where do I even start? Well, the idols aren't in hiding anymore, for starters.
You were in hiding?
Yeah. The chorus is gone, and I started streaming. I'm an influencer now. Isn't that awesome?
None of those words mean anything to me.
Well, it's really exciting. I'm assuming that's what you were asking about, I guess.
You say Persephone told you to stay clear? Hence why we've never met, I assume?
Uh-huh. I mean, I met some of the shades. They were so nice. I miss Benny.
Yeah. All gone, I'm afraid. Except for me.
But hey, things are different now. I can do whatever I want. And so can you.
I can. I can do whatever I want.
Hell yeah. That's a pun, I think.
I hate to say it, but you don't look like any of the depictions of Hermes I'm familiar with. Granted, they were all statues, but they certainly weren't dressed as you are.
You mean like in a toga and stuff?
Persephone was greatly changed in the same way, but even so, I still knew it was her.
Deep down, I'm still Hermes. But I'm also me. You just get used to it.
Well, anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing, not like intentionally, but I just thought, I can help. Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
You can do that?
Yeah, it's a psychopope thing.
Do you mean psychopomp?
Could be. So cool, right?
What are these towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere. Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Was this city built over a volcano? How odd. Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song. But I suppose I must go home, back to being terribly alone. I suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Well, I'm dead, am I not? Surely there's no choice in the matter.
You left the underworld before, right? A long time ago? That means you can again. That's the rule.
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have to find a gate and get past Corone and Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah.
Wait, how do you even know this?
I told you it's a psycho.
Psychopope thing, yes, I recall. Makes one wonder why Lord Hades granted me the right in the first place. I mean, naturally my music is beyond compare, but...
I don't know. Maybe he thought it would be funny.
That seems very likely, in fact. I am such a fool. All those long, long years spent waiting for vengeance. Wasted.
Oh, hey. It's okay, bud. Look on the bright side. You're here now.
I am. But To do what?
To live. To hang out. I mean, I know a great place for slushies. They'll even let you mix the sodas if you like that. I got it. Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
What's your interest in this, Idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny, I guess. But songs show what's inside your heart. And how many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there. You're very strange, Hermes of the Idols. I have to say, I don't quite know what to make of you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Stories of the gods and everyone I've personally met led me to believe you were all, fickle, vain, damaged goods even.
Oh, no, that's still a thing mostly.
But not you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to live like the old Hermes told me to. Life should be better. And not just for me.
A rather novel concept. You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace? Hellas?
No, we're a long way from those kinds of places.
Where then? Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy, it's a part of the world your people didn't even know about back then. But that's even better. You get to discover it for yourself.
I don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
Not by you. You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle. Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
I don't think so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes. But not always. You gotta try.
Dare I ask what a sequel is?
It's when a movie follows up on the last one. Just some of them go on for a really long time.
And a movie is?
There's a lot you're gonna have to learn. I bet you don't even have a phone.
A wager you would win, I assure you.
How do you live? Oh man, we're gonna have to get you one. I could be your first text.
All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No, that sounds like it would take forever.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
I've had a dozen lifetimes, thank you, and I'm quite done with that. No. I fear the time for patience has passed.
Okay. What do you want to start with, then?
Imagine, you are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with a sword.
Good dialogue, then.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
Ah, yes, the old tales are full of your conquests, from Perseus to Penelope to even the beautiful Aphrodite.
What? Aphrodite? No way.
It's an excellent point. I do yet ache for Eurydice, but perhaps it is time, yes? Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
Love? Like, real love? Oh, man. I guess there's that? Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed dating.
I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love, I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found Eurydice, and I'll find it tonight.
What's up, guys? Like and subscribe. I'm here with
I'm Orpheus.
speed dating time.
I actually prefer if it were just you and me.
Do you know how many followers I have?
No?
3. And tell me, Orpheus, what is your vibe?
What is vibe?
Like, what is your vibe?
Yeah, I mean, what does vibe
You
mean?
like a vibe?
No, I don't know vibe.
How old are you?
What a shame. You really shouldn't be allowed to do that. Don't they filter these people? Still looking for new love, and we'll go down in history. And I mean in books, and not that internet. I'll find a true love, and it'll soothe me like a balm. I guess next time's the charm. What do I want to get out of speed dating? The most glorious love, the heavens above will tremble in awe and shake at their core. The winds upon the seas will feel like a breeze when compared to our love. Let's call that a practice run. I'll find a new love, somebody who will understand that love's a klaxon from the mouths of gods. I'll find a great love, gonna roll the dice once again, and I'm liking the odds. Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
Of course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Darren?
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's the best ex-boyfriend that I ever had. He would have been a good husband, could have been a good dad. But he left me because I loved a little too much. We went on one date, and then I never heard from him again. Crazy, right?
Oh, such a weak and feeble mind to speak of anyone but he who sits before you, who sung in Hades' courtroom, who has sung the tears from stones, who has played to kings on thrones, from the depths of hell to heaven. What's his name?
Is it Darren?
Are people truly so blind to me? The embodiment of absolutely incomparable, divinely selected perfection? Look at me. I'm Orpheus. A man named Darren? Really? I'll find a new love, and Darren won't be part of it. A truly great love, it's us against the world. There must be someone around here who is wise to it. I'm the most precious pearl. Your face, it reminds me of someone familiar, like someone I used to know. A face place that belonged to a terrible monster, a snake-headed gorgon who feasts on men's organs, a creature to pity, but still kinda pretty. What I'm trying to say is in a snake-headed way, you look really nice tonight.
I meant it as a compliment. That was a compliment.
Okay, shake it off, Orpheus. It's only a matter of time till you find the one. I'll find a new love and they'll accept my compliments. Once more, a true love, they'll compliment me back. I'll find a great love who has the taste for eloquence. Time for another crack.
Got no problems, just got bank, making that money, savvy young brain. Take you to the Shangri-La, buy you a bucket of caviar. Let me show you what that money can do. Take you to a zoo, buy a kangaroo. The best things in life are free, but I've got a solid gold me. And if I let me date you, you can have a solid gold me too. You would be good with me, because I am good with money. And I would be good with you, cause I assume that you like money too.
What's the point in sitting upon a golden throne if at the end of all your life you're sitting alone? What's the point in buying a costly meal for two if in the end the only one eating it is you? What's the point in forging a tiny statue man without another statue to hold his tiny statue hand? I will not be there. Money's only good for the good that it can do. So your money is no good. It's a lesson we must all learn, I suppose. I'll find a new love who'll throw away their gold for me. Once more, a true love to give my life to. A rich or a poor love, one that can explain to me what is a kangaroo. What's the point in trying? No one seems to work. And what if I'm lying to myself? There's still a few left. Could my love be there too? And if I walk away, do I walk away from you? My one shot at finding my new love. I can see the point in trying, 'cause I came here for love, and I'm not leaving, even if I have to talk to every person alive and hear that belting a million times. It might get rough, but I'm not leaving. I came here for love. 'Cause I came here for love. I came here for love. All right, this time let's start with a joke. My, if you're down here on Earth, then I guess that the heavens must be missing a muse. Was it that funny? No, I mean, it started the conversation. It's just a little bit. Where is that bell? I always thought myself witty. Perhaps I missed my calling. I'll find a new love who thinks that I've charm and grace and honest and true love, who laughs a little less. We can share stories of comedies and glory. Who shall be next?
It's been the longest day. I just wanna hear someone else say that I want a new love.
I want a new love.
I want a true love.
We'll go down in history.
A love worth retelling.
It's worth more than gold to me.
You hear what I'm saying?
I've said it before to myself.
We'll find a new love.
We'll find a new love. Is this a new love? It's so nice to meet someone who shares my sentiments. Indeed, today has been very long, and most people here seem completely imbecilic.
Yeah, I'll say. I've had similar encounters. Some guy who was recording our whole date.
Someone who couldn't handle my great jokes.
I swear there was a guy who was half beast, half man.
Oh no, the event's about to end.
Okay, maybe I'll see you later.
I found a new love. Now that I can finally see this will be true love. The light of my love. Spoiled for choices. I knew that this would be easy. And all in one night. You are the one that I want.
You are the one that I want.
And you are the one that I need.
You are the one that I
Our
need.
hearts are the same, nothing could get in our way. That is why we agree that this will be.
The best long distance relationship.
Wait, what do you
Did
mean?
I not mention I'm moving to Fiji?
No?
For 10 long years, give or take 10 years more. Let's say 30 years to be safe.
Okay. Almost a new love, but fate is pointing me elsewhere. Perhaps a true love, but not meant to be. Love mustn't be what the fates are driving me to find, or else it would be easy.
So, what do you think? Fun, right?
Yes, indeed. Yet also inefficient. Too much is being left to chance, and that needs to change starting now. You two, you are clearly perfect for one another. Accept it. And you, yes, you with the spectacles. Accept your destiny. We can all see it, even if you cannot. And you there, with him. No, don't attempt to flee. Look at him. Look in your heart and see that I am right. And you two there together? You, over there with them, you're welcome. And you two ladies, magnificent. And for you, him. It's not a consolation prize, it's perfection.
Can't help but notice there isn't anyone left for you.
Tonight, perhaps, yet I won't despair just yet. I'll know my true love when I see it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. There are lots of other...
There's still tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall find my new love for certain.
You might want to lower expectations just a bit. Mortals have been at this a while, and it's supposed to be harder now than ever.
No! No, you don't understand. I've wasted too much time already. I can't wait another millennia to find love.
I don't think it happens just because you want it to, though.
I expect you're correct. Eurydice and I were fated to be, even if, you know, it did end in tragedy. Such a fate cannot be crafted. Saved by the Dread Sisters themselves, can it?
Wow. Time to try the next place mortals like to meet, I guess.
This is going to be difficult, isn't it? Lead on, my friend.
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, okay?
This is a place where mortals meet? For love? Surely the Hermes had it wrong. And this? Is this supposed to be some kind of...
The locals call it beer. May I?
May you? You, my delectable friend, are exactly what this bard of ages has been looking for.
Oh, I'm flattered, of course, but no, I'm not here for that.
This really isn't my day, is it?
We've met before, a long time ago. You prayed to me to grant you a young woman's heart. I looked a little different back then.
You are Eros. I have to admit, this seedy hole is an odd place to run into the god of sex. Or, maybe not actually.
Definitely not. I was brought here, however, by a mutual friend.
Ah, yes, that does make more sense.
Well, they thought I might be of use to you. For a little chat, if you're game.
My memory of our encounter is a little vague, but do you not carry a magnificent bow?
Did I still have that when we met?
Oh, yes, made of ivory, it looked like, and so intricately carved. I always wondered if it was meant as a weapon, or
if my arrows truly pierced the hearts of mortal men, causing them to fall in love. It was a weapon. The arrow thing was a joke that Dionysus made, which got out of hand. Mortal authorities frown on weapons now, so I put the bow in storage around the turn of the century. I honestly forgot where.
I have to ask, are all the idols still about? The glorious Aphrodite, is she...
Recently passed on, though a new Aphrodite stands in her place. Venus. Maybe you'll meet her sometime.
Oh, she's gone, but not. I see.
Many of the other names you'd remember are dead now. For good. There are only a few idols left these days.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lord Eros.
I've always thought it was just the way things were meant to be. Times change, gods fade away. Since we revealed ourselves to the mortal world, however, I wonder if that's still true. I suppose we'll see.
So, do you like this modern world, Master Eros? I find it utterly fascinating, but I did only arrive today.
It has its perks, but I miss how people were in the olden days. They used to be more open to wonder, to possibilities. The world was so large, now it's become so small.
Surely the world has not changed size. Aristotle would be scandalized.
I just mean that no one pays any attention to discovery any longer. It's so commonplace, it's become mundane. Ah, pay no attention to me. You've several millennia of wonders to catch up on. I envy you.
I assume you didn't come here solely to chat, Lord Eros. You have something to say about my quest?
I do, yes.
Directions to a worthy love, perhaps? You answered my prayers once, after all. Will you do so again?
That's the thing, Orpheus. I never did answer your prayers.
But you came to me. Eurydice, she...
Fell in love with you, without any help from me or any other idol.
Then you deceived me? All this time, I thought it was you who had sparked her passion.
Even if I had, the love you felt for each other is not something that can be manufactured. Not even by an idol.
But you allowed me to think that you had. All this time, I sang your praises. I'm such a fool.
I was a jerk back then. We all were. I thought you were arrogant, daring to ask for a love I felt you didn't deserve. So I told you what you wanted to hear. I expected you to fall flat on your face. But you didn't, did you? Eurydice said yes. True love found you anyway. The kind of love you seek can't be bargained for, Orpheus. There are no shortcuts. I see you've opened up your heart again. So let me tell you what I know. The quicker that you try to fall in love, the slower it will go. A single glance will set your world aflame. A spark it can ignite a blaze. Why is it that I never feel warm? There are so many ways to burn. How can I not know this by now? Take your bow and arrow. You must aim for the moon. One chance in a million, then it's gone too soon. Take your bow and arrow. Pray your aim is true. But when should you fire? I wish I knew.
Wait, did you say you were a god of love? I must admit I couldn't tell. Is this really what you call advice? If finding love is so much hell, what hope can there be?
I know enough to know I know nothing. But here's what you can do. Take your bow and arrow and cast it aside. Instead, be true.
So I'll take my bow and arrow, hide it away for some other day.
So, time for plan C, I guess?
No, my friend. Lord Eros is correct. My search for a new love is futile.
Well, I don't know about futile. I mean, maybe you just need to... Oh. Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not looking for love. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'll think of something. I am brilliant, after all. All the great sagas agree on this fact.
Did they mention that you're very humble? Because you seem humble.
Several, yes. Now, let's see.
Ah, boy. I think I know where this one's going. Okay, so maybe a few of those sagas were wrong. I mean, that's not so terrible. You just need to give it time. Distract yourself, maybe. Oh, I know. Okay, so what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Some might argue that retrieving my beloved from the underworld only to lose her at the last second due to my own foolishness was pretty bad.
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about that. No, really. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, when I'm making a new video,
It's Hermes.
Oh, hi. Not all at once, please. That's my shirt. That tickles. Okay. One selfie, all right? Just one. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. That's fine. Good. Sorry, my fans can be a little...
Fame! A return to fame shall be my purpose. Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell them that the Bard of Ages has returned. Tell them he shall play to the crowds once again.
Okay.
Tell them that Orpheus's Back from the Dead tour has begun. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, how about one last song? Here's something a little more personal. On a summer night, 'twas a viper's bite, took her out of sight. I followed, and I gave a show. We were free to go, and I
Hey, now that was awesome! Again? Oh, man.
It was indeed a thing of awe. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense afire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again. I know it's inconceivable to consider, but have I lost my touch? Has Orpheus, bard of legend and minstrel to the gods themselves, become impotent?
If so, I know a guy who has pills for that.
Perhaps the fates have simply decreed that a mortal man may only touch the sun once, if he dares at all. You said it yourself. A sequel is never as good as the original.
Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
Go? Go where? There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
My, if it isn't Grace, last of the Muses, and Queen of the Underworld. It has been a long time, Your Majesty.
I'm, not the muse anymore, actually. Just a mortal again.
Oh? A mortal rules over the dead? There's no end to your surprises, is there?
Well, you've got a surprise or two left yourself. This whole back from the dead thing, for instance. That requires a huge sacrifice, doesn't it?
A price I paid long ago. Or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
Aha! What better love for the bard than she who was once a muse? A brilliant plan, Hermes!
Wait, what?
I'd given up on the search. It did not even occur to me that you, Grace, the very one who stole my revenge, would also steal my heart.
Whoa, hold your horses, big guy. That is so not what we're doing here.
Oh, it's a very romantic spot.
Yeah, kinda. But no. No, Hermes wanted us to talk. They thought I could help you. That's it. That's it.
That's rather thoughtful of them. Is this something you do, Grace? Offer advice to ancient beings at a bit of a crossroads?
You know, I want to say no to that, but all the evidence lately says otherwise.
Very well. I am at your disposal, my queen.
Nice view.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
So, I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
Shut up. You know how good you are.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world. Tell me what you've been up to, Your Majesty. You haven't been back to the underworld often, I know that much.
Kinda shirking my duties, huh?
To tell the truth, there's not much to shirk. The mortal world is so much more enticing, yes?
Mostly I was in charge of reintroducing the idols to the mortal world. Interviews, talking to world leaders, it was a whole thing.
Was. The effort is complete, then?
I guess. I thought it would shake the entire world. Even the idols did. I mean, finding out the gods of the ancient world were real. But everyone, I don't know, got used to the idea. Really quickly. Or they just thought it was a big conspiracy. They all kind of moved on. So there's not much for me to do anymore. I guess you could say I'm kind of between gigs now.
How much do you know about me? Other than, of course, our delightful first meeting back in the underworld?
I know you wanted revenge on Persephone for helping Hades trick you.
More or less. It was my own fault, looking back at Eurydice, but then again, they both knew I would. Who could not?
And I know you were quite a musician back in the day. The equal of any muse, and possibly better.
That's quite the compliment.
Persephone said it, not me.
Ooh, an even greater compliment.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself, Mr. Bard of the Ages. That's all I really know.
Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
There's Freddie. You know, the one I came to the underworld to rescue? She's the muse now.
Ah, I see. Muse and former muse in love. Is that not awkward?
No, it's great. She loves it. I want more than to be a part of her adventures, though. And I know she wants that for me, too. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
With one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You have yet to live yours.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret. So, if you know so little about me, Grace, why are you so eager to help?
Well, I felt a little bad after what happened.
Keeping me from a vengeance that I'd waited thousands of years to enact?
Yeah.
Truth be told, the vengeance was hollow. I welcomed oblivion, but it appears that oblivion was not ready to welcome me. Nevertheless, it's not your fault. You've no obligation to aid me. You must know that.
Sure. But if I can help, Shouldn't I at least try?
I suspect most would answer that question with a no, but it appears you're not most people, are you? So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assumed my story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. Well, I know how I used to resolve this kind of thing back when I was the muse.
Oh, is it time for a song? That, my dear, I can provide.
Feels uncertain, this thing you got me singing.
I'm uncertain. That's where that's coming from.
Sure, but you've been doing this so long. Why do you need coaching through a song?
I'm uncertain.
Just start it with a statement, something strong, and you can change it if it's wrong.
Wait, no need to spur me on. I don't need the kicks. Wait, my morbid moment's gone. This heart still ticks. Yes, I'm restless. I'm stressed. Let's assess this. I'm tense when there's a mess left to fix.
Quite the thrilling scene. Life as Mr. Clean. There's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting a savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star. Are you open to it?
I'm listening.
It's good you're keen.
But first, what's a film star mean?
Oh, an actor.
I'm stalking an actor.
Yeah.
I'm not open to it. You might have some boar to chase. But now it's a foreign place.
It feels like you're barking. Come on now, be open to it.
This world is so strange to me. But much more importantly, letting go, living free, being arbitrary, that's a life on the surface. Grace. Give me one crucial role, give me one lofty goal. Life must have a purpose. Grace. Building lore, seeking something profound.
It's more wrestling life to the ground.
There's something you said before.
The hunting the savage boar.
No, not that. Well, yes, that. The danger. Am I open to it? It's either I best the bore or end up a mess of gore. To triumph or fall flat. I might be open to it. To have so much resting on a single decision? An entire life.
I've been there. Big decisions are hard.
The fates have always decided for me.
Well, now you get to decide.
All through my history, someone has stabbed at me with an invisible sword. Is it some vengeance quest, something still unaddressed, some great disgrace I've ignored? Where's it stored? I want facts, I want dates. Hark, you fates, open up Hades' gates. It's time for some finding fault. Let's light that great dark vault.